What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Like I said, I told you in the last video I'd be back. So I'm going to try to make this quickly because I do have to, happy Easter, everyone who celebrates Easter. But I have a lot of schoolwork to do today, so I need to leave. So I'm going to try to make this as quickly as possible. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not because I have a lot of books. But let me just start off real quick. Guardians of the Galaxy, at this one, I realized I didn't have Nebula. When I showed all my Guardians of the Galaxy pop figures I got last week, somehow I missed Nebula, so I got her. Now the only one I am missing now, I got all those, got all the Wave 2. The only one I'm missing is the Star-Lord without the mask, and I just found out from, oh my god, I'm sorry, I forget who sent me a message about it. It'll come to me. One of you guys on YouTube sent me a message saying that it was an Amazon exclusive. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try to find that somehow. I looked on Amazon, and I guess they're not selling it anymore because they were asking like prices for some prices. So yeah. Actually, let me show you one more figure I got. I picked this one up yesterday at my local. Here it is. And I just had to get it. Oh, I got two more figures to show. I also like Sam Keith, like Tim Morant does. He was a Comico comic book artist back in the day, and I'm a huge Comico fan. But I saw this. This is a Max figure, and it was like 18 bucks. It was something he just got in the store. You know, you can usually get these Spawn figures at like flea markets and stuff for like 25 bucks, but I've actually never seen this figure. I mean for like $5 a piece, maybe $8 a piece, but I've never actually seen this figure, so I decided to pick it up. I don't know, I just really wanted it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I got that. And then I was actually at the local GameStop here. I was picking up Bloodborne, and I also picked up Evolve, a used copy of Evolve, because I wasn't going to pay full price for that game. And they have this. They were selling these now in there. This is The Walking Dead. This is the Daryl Chopper one. I have the one of the other ones. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, the Governor with the glass cases with the heads in it. Got that one. But now I got this one too. Why not? Picked it up. Okay. Now I'm just going to get right into the books. Local. I was going through some of my locals' dollar books, and I was able to pick up a bunch of stuff. So first, actually I didn't pay $1 for these. These first few books I paid $2.50 a piece for. So, yeah. First one I got was $2.50 a piece. Paid $25 for these books. But, oh well, I got them out of the way. So I got number 2 of Marvel Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. They didn't have number 1, so I already grabbed that, snatched that one up. So, but maybe $2.50. I probably could have found them sooner or later cheaper, but oh well. I got number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Number 7, and I already have number 8 graded at a 9.6, so it's already PGX or something like that. Number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. So pretty cool. Okay, next, these are all dollars now. He also had this set, so I got this too. Secret Wars 2, number 1. Number 2, number 3, number 4. Now, if you remember from my flea market haul, if you guys watched it, I had number 5 and number 6 I picked up for like 30 cents a piece or something like that. So I got them too. Number 7, number 8, and these are on pretty nice condition. They're definitely very fine, if not near mint. So, and number 9. So I got the whole set of that one. I had a little conversation. I haven't read this series yet. I had a conversation with the guy at the store, and he's like, "Oh, I'll give them to you for $1 a piece because, I've never had anyone come in here and tell me that they just read Secret Wars 2 and it was a really good read. So he says it's a horrible read. But I don't know, I'll read it anyway and see how I feel. Okay. Also found a bunch of Valiant books I decided to pick up. So, first, and actually I didn't realize it, but I already had this. This is Bloodshot number 7. Did not know I had that. So unfortunately, oh well. I also got number 6. This is the first appearance of Ninjak. I guess that's like another appearance there. I don't know if that's his second appearance or if it goes into Ninjak, which I did get. Ninjak number 1, the chromium there. They actually had 0 and 00. I wish I would have picked it up. Maybe I'll go back and try to find them again in the dollar bin. And I picked up a copy of Dr. Mirage. And then I got these books. Number 7 of Archer and Armstrong. I guess there's a movie in the works. And then I got number 8. This is the first appearance of... oh my god, I can't remember. But someone's first appearance. And also it's the actual, I guess, first appearance of... oh my god. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It has a flip book in the back of a preview for Eternal Warrior number 8. So I can't remember. I actually looked it up too, and I couldn't remember. Now it just slipped my mind. I also picked up Shadow Man number 0, which is pretty cool. I want to try to find his first appearance. I can't. I have a list written down of first appearances for these books. So back in the day when these came out, I didn't get into the craze. So I'm buying all these books now. And I was trying to pick up some early issues, so. Okay. Is it on? Yeah. Okay, so I also got these. Teen Titans number 1, $1, no big deal. I found this in the dollar bin. This is pretty cool. Silver Surfer 75, and it's in very fine near mint minds can. Oh, maybe even is. I was. Oh, maybe very fine near mint minds around there. So pretty cool. Now, I hate when this happens, but you know, I'm definitely an Elric fan, and I found these. This is Elric from DC, Michael Moorcock's Making of a Sorcerer. This is number 2, number 3, or number 4 and number 3. So I got the 2, 3, and 4. And unfortunately, I couldn't find number 1, so I'm gonna have to try to find it somehow. It always happens to me. Then I found this in there, so I didn't have it, so I picked it up. This is X-Men Prime. It's $1. Why not? For some reason I thought that this was worth more, but I see it online for like $2.50, $3, something like that. So some people are trying to sell it for more, but I really don't know why I thought that was more money. But and I found this, which is pretty cool. This is Matt Wagner's Grendel Devil Child. This is number 1. I got to find number 2. There was 2 books in this series, so I'm very happy to have that. What else did I find in the dollar bin? Okay, I found these in the dollar bin too, which is a cool find. First one, oh my gosh, X-Men number, new X-Men number 115. Mercer not to show this, I believe. Oh my gosh, it's some first appearance or something. So, I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot. But watch Mercenaut's video. He has this in there with the variant cover. But yeah, I found it in the dollar bin, so I grabbed it. Just because I saw it on Mercenaut's video, I just happened to see it as I was going through and I remember the cover. So, oh, this was a cool find. This is Volume 1 of Michael Turner's Soulfire. This is number 4. And what this is, it's a Campbell cover. I mean, if you can see the signature there. So, I pointed it out to the guy at the store. He kind of just looked at me like... because he usually grabs the Campbell covers and he tries to sell them for like $10 at least or whatever, you know, and I grabbed it at $1, but it's like the second or third time I've done that to him, so he always just gives me a look, you know. So yeah, I've actually never seen this cover and I had no idea that it even existed. So I just happened to be flipping through the boxes and I noticed the artwork right away and I said, that looks like Campbell. And sure enough it was. So yeah, pretty cool. And then I also grabbed this, I grabbed a second copy of this. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 33. This is the first appearance of Ultimate Venom. This is a second copy. I got them both for $4. So I got this one for $4 and that one for $4. You know, my 10%. No, actually, I'm sorry, $4.50. Oh wait, no. I think the last one I got was $4 and I got 50% off that. So this one was $5. Is that okay? No, that's just a bag. But yeah, so that's definitely a near mint copy. The blacks. Yeah, it's definitely near mint. That's just on the bag. So that's pretty cool. And you never know, you know. Ultimate Venom might be in some movie somewhere, sometime. So, and that's all of the dollar books I got from my local. Don't have too many more books for this video, so let's keep it going. Okay, I made a purchase on eBay again, and I also and the purchase I got it from was Hero Hunter, and I bought one book off him again. I tried to buy that Bone #1. It just went up to way more than, I think it was like $460 it sold for, and I went up to $450. I just wasn't going to go any higher than $450, so because it was like in fine condition, and I don't know. I know it's worth a bit of money, but I mean, I just went as high as I was willing to go. So unfortunately, I was really hoping to get it, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. But I did get one book, but he sent me this one for free, I guess. Just threw it in there. I already have this, but you know, hey, you never know what's going to happen with books these days, you know. So, and I actually do like this story, so I do have two copies now. This is the book I bought. This is a Spectre 54. And unfortunately, I paid like $30 for it. It was like 29 something it came to at auction. But he had two of these up there, and one of them sold for like 32, and I didn't go above 30 or something like that for that one. And he had a second book, and I got this one for 29 something. So I'm glad I lost in the first one and got this. I saved myself a couple bucks. But oh well, it's no big deal. Okay, now this one is, I already have this, but I saw it and I got it for, no, let me look it up for you guys. I want to show it first. This is Jim Ballant's Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. It's a series I really do like. I've read the first bunch, I don't know, 6 to 7 books, but I haven't been able to read past that because I don't have all the books. And I do plan to get the what do you call it, trades, but I don't know, every time I see them online they're like $25 a piece, and I'm not going to do it. So okay, so what I paid for this was, I paid $26, which is pretty good because this book goes for, I have this book already in like a 9, yeah, it's graded in a 9, 9.0. So I think this one's definitely a lot better. And another thing, it's actually signed by Jim Ballant, and Holly. Now, it's from those same people I buy these signatures already from. It was all signed at the Pittsburgh Comic Con back in, I can't remember what date it is, but whatever. But it's signed by Holly Golightly and Jimmy Ballant. And I think Holly, if I think it is. I think it's the woman that's always on the covers, like when he does the photo covers, the one with the red hair. If you guys have seen that, I'm not positive. I'm gonna have to look that up. I just got it because it was cheap enough. It went for $26, and it has a signature. And I'm probably just gonna get, you know, this graded. I'm gonna have it authenticated from CBCS. So, okay. Now, I got some pretty cool books. I only got a few books left, but got some nice books. Okay. Let me just start here. Okay. Got these from one of my sellers I buy from on eBay all the time. Chamber of Darkness #4. Now, I don't know if this is true. I haven't opened up one. I just got this yesterday. But it's supposed to be a Conan prototype, which I don't understand because Conan has been around since, what, the 30s or 40s or something like that, whatever it was, when he was first done by, whatever his name is. I can't remember who created him. But I actually read his autobiography too. I can't remember who it was, or biography or something. But yeah, so I got that for $7. Pretty cool. Got this, which I did not have. I'm trying to get all the primers. I have number 2 and number 5. Now I have number 1. There's only 6 of them. I paid $10 for that one though. That's crazy. I can't believe how much these books are going for now. These if anyone, if you don't know, I actually grew up in Norristown, Pennsylvania, which is where Comico Comics was. So I grew up on Comico Comics, and I'm trying. My goal is someday maybe to pick up every single Comico comic. I don't know how possible that is, but you know, I'm trying. Right now I have one long box full of Comico Comics, so I'm on my way. I could pay $10 for that. Next one, I paid $16 for this. This is just a very cool cover of Fantastic Four number 73. Now, it's in pretty nice condition other than the browning. The cover's not white. It's definitely a brown, beige color or whatever. And it also has a date stamp, and it has some printing. What do they call that? That's not really considered a defect, so from what I understand, when they grade it. But that has the printing thing, run over or whatever. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with it for $16. Okay, next one. I got this one. All-Star Comics number 71. Pretty cool. I'm trying to get all these All-Star Comics from 58 up to 76, I think it is the last one. So I picked that one up for $6. And I got this one for 99 cents. Number 69. Now this one's got a couple issues. It's not too bad though. But it's got some bend creasing over here. But this is supposed to be the first appearance of the Huntress. What's her name? Oh my gosh, as Helena, whatever her name is. So yeah, so that's supposed to be her first appearance. Okay, next one I got in the All-Star thing. This is my third copy of this, and I paid $38 for it. All-Star Comics 58. This is my third Power Girl. I'm pumping out the Power Girls. That's third one. I think this might be one of the nicer ones too. This is definitely a fine plus at least. I'll have to compare them. Maybe I do have one a little bit nicer than this one, but I got 3 of them now. 3. Trace. Okay, also I got this one from the same seller. This is the last book I got from this seller. And I paid $34 for this one. But I finally got it out of the way. Incredible Hulk, $3.40. Now this is definitely in a very fine minus area. It's got some tick marks. So yeah, I would say very fine minus. I think that's what they even have it graded at when they put it online. So it definitely has a couple tick marks, but I'm fine with it. You know, I don't need a high grade copy of this or anything like that. So it's a high grade copy. It's still at a very fine minus. Pretty cool. And then I paid $30 for this one. You know, I said I wasn't going to buy this book because I think it's a scam or whatever. I don't know if they're ever really going to be worth a whole lot of money, but I'm into Harley Quinn and everyone else is buying it, so I picked it up. This is the Batman coloring book, the Batman Adventures coloring book. This is the one that has supposedly the very first appearance of Harley Quinn. In coloring book form, I guess. It's supposed to be before Batman Adventures number 12. So I paid $30 for it. Oh well. Oh well. And one more book. That is all the books I got, I think, to this one. I got one more book to go. First, I want to show you something. I spent $75 on this book. Excuse me, I'm grabbing something real quick. $75 I spent on this book. I'll show you the book afterwards. But this is what it came in. It came in a birthday bag or something like that. But it came in this. You know. And you know what? It was actually already used before. As you know. But I spent $10. The guy charged me $10 for shipping. You know. and this is what he shipped it in. I actually looked at it, and it from, oh, and maybe I shouldn't have shown my address, but oh well. Yeah, so it was a bubble wrap thing inside, but that's what it came in. That's it for this book. Now it didn't even come, and it came in just a plastic bag. That's it. No board, nothing like that. Just a plastic bag. I put it in the My Light sleeve. So, but here it is. Superman 123. This is a prototype Supergirl. Now I read the story, and I guess this is supposed to be a different Supergirl than the later one from Action Comics, the first real appearance of Supergirl. This one here is Jimmy Olsen. He gets this staff from an archaeologist or something, and it grants him 3 wishes. It can grant 3 wishes every 100 years or something like that. So, and what he wishes is for Superman to have someone, a female companion that has the same powers he has and can help him fight crime, and you know, so just someone so he can have a companion. And it grants him the wish, so it gives him Supergirl. And it's actually, she's wearing the same costume and everything, but she causes some mayhem, I guess, when he's trying to save people. She's trying to do it at the same time, and they're always bumping heads, and they bumped heads actually in one point where they were trying to stop a elevator from dropping, and they ran in through the sides of the building together, and they knocked heads. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so finally at the end, he gets kryptonite thrown at him by some people that are trying to wreck a train or something, and to save him, she grabs it and she tells him that since she was, you know, a wished in Supergirl, that she doesn't have the kryptonite doesn't have an effect on her, but she lies. And she flies away with the kryptonite, and she shows back up at Jimmy Olsen's house. And he still has 2 wishes left, I guess. And she basically is dying from the kryptonite. So she asks him to wish her away, you know. So he wishes her back to wherever she came from, and that's the last you see of her. So, but yeah, it's a pretty sad story, I guess. I'm tearing up here, you know. But yeah, this book I got for $75. This guy first had this book for sale at $125, and I watched it for like a month and a half probably, and he had it for $125. Then he brought it down to $100. Then finally he had a starting bid price at $75. So I put the bid in. Now the only problem, as you can see, it's all that color loss, and it looked like it had been damp at one point, but it's not really that bad. Other than that, that's the only thing. But these copies are selling for hundreds of dollars and stuff like that. So. And this, other than that thing right there is in pretty nice condition. It's actually one of the nicer ones I've seen listed online. But it's that, you know. So I'm very happy to have it. You know, I do want the Action Comics. Was it 252? I think it is. 252? Yeah, I think it's 252. I can't remember. But that one's just way out of my range right now. So, but yeah, that's the last book I picked up. So, well, thanks guys for watching. I noticed I do have some more subscribers again. I'm up to like 230 subscribers. That's crazy. I appreciate it though, you know, everyone watching. I think it's awesome. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I do have another video coming, and I'll show you. You know what? I might as well show you right now what it is. I have it on my chair, so you guys know. I got that box full of Wonder Woman. Paid $75 for books from number 78 and up. I mean, including all the most of the Adam Hughes, not all of them, but a lot of the Adam Hughes covers. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, for $75, I got 140 books. So what I'm going to do probably is make another video, and I'm going to take all my Wonder Womans that I've collected so far, and I'm going to just add it to this collection. I'm just going to do a Wonder Woman Volume 2 collection video. And I also have almost a complete collection of, that came with it, of Volume 3. Where's it at? It's down here somewhere. Oh, it's in the front. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's in the front. But yeah, Volume 3, I have almost a whole complete collection for that too. So yeah, But thanks guys for watching again, like I said, and let me get this down. And look out for the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye.